Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be about what you can ask your DM for, what are reasonable requests and unreasonable requests. You want to make requests and things that are outside of the norm for creating a character or starting up a character if it fits into something like your background or something that your character wants to work towards. That's simple, right? You say, hey, my character wants to lead an army, my background is soldier, or my background is knight, or my background is noble. I want to have some sort of special tie or some sort of special weapon or some special item that sort of gives me a leg up in that aspect. Nothing that would necessarily like break the game, air quotes, but something that would add value to your roleplay or your character's background. Now, we did the thing on roleplay. Things that are unreasonable to ask your DM for are exceptionally powerful creatures like dragons or aboleths or asking to be, I want to be like a god trapped in a mortal body, or I want to have a keep or a castle. The reason why these things are sort of ridiculous is because they automatically create you as the main character. And I'm sure just by thinking with your mind, you can understand why. Oh, if I have a dragon, if the big bad is after something, it might be my dragon. If the big bad wants to destroy something, it might be my dragon. If I'm a god, okay, I'm in a mortal form now. Well, how did I get there? Okay, now that I'm in a mortal form, who's trying to stop me to get back to being a god? You know what I mean? This creates the issue of the main character like you becoming the main character. And D&D isn't about main characters. It's about a bunch of different characters coming together to assist in creating this world and this narrative. I think it's always very telling when people do that they're either very inexperienced when it comes to creating characters because they want something cool but they want something too much, or it shows that they think that they're entitled to something if they're more experienced players. If your DM approaches you and says, hey, this is what I want to set up as the overarching storyline, and you're cool with it, that's different. Because you have to trust the DM has set something up to value the other characters, but also put that thing into good working order. But you just requesting it, hey, do this thing for me, is a bit ridiculous. A good request would be saying, hey, DM, I have a cat or I have a dog, or my favorite animal's a bear. I want to be able to do a thing with that. And your DM can say, well, you're not a ranger, you're already a couple levels in, or you're already a level in. He goes, you could multi-class in the ranger. If you say, no, I don't want to multi-class in the ranger, I want to be a sorcerer, or I want to be a fighter. Then saying, but I do want this sort of animal, or I do want this sort of connection. Your DM can work something out and say, okay, well, we'll hook you up with an item, or we'll hook you up with something that can sort of give you access to like a wolf or a bear or a totem of some sort. You know what I mean? Because there are items in D&D that function that way. That being said, that same item couldn't be like a portable castle, because again, that creates the issue of the main character syndrome. It can't be a portable dragon because that creates the issue of the main character syndrome. It's something a lot of people are going to covet. And you, low level or high level, people are going to be coming after you. They're going to be coming hard. And they're going to be coming after you and your item specifically, which can sort of take the shine off of other people. But wanting a cat or wanting a dog or wanting a special weapon, like, oh, I'm a warlock, so I want to have I want to go Pact of the Blade, but I want a special weapon that my patron will give me, like an eldritch blade or something like that, and the blade looks like a giant tooth, and the handle is tentacles, and it's like it burrows into my arm, so it's a part of me. The DM can say, all right, cool, we'll give you a cursed item that has a lot of benefits and also has a drawback in order to affect the RP, or maybe has less benefits and no drawback. You see what I'm saying? It's all about making sure that you create a solid experience without taking away from other characters. And that's where asking your DM can come into very interesting and very groundbreaking ideas, because it forces both of you guys to be flexible and encourages creativity on both ends. So ask your DM. If you want to try something, or you're thinking of something, you're not sure what you want, ask him. Because maybe he's had experience in the past as a player or as a DM working with other players that can inform your decision and assist you in some way. So that's sort of a reasonable thing to ask for, and a list of unreasonable things not to ask for. We did role play. The next thing we're going to cover is probably going to be the topic of metagaming and trusting your DM. That's a very important video, and I think you guys might get a kick out of it. We're trying to condense these again, so it's sort of working out. Let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback on things that you might have asked for or things that you're thinking about asking for, so that way we can start a discussion and we can sort of work out what works and what doesn't work. Okay? That's it. I guess it's, whatever, bye.